Before we get started, please remember to click the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe as well.
So today we are grilling salmon. We're going to start off with some blackening seasoning. Smoked paprika.
Cayenne pepper,
And dill.
So it's been about 5 minutes now, and as we see, we have some nice sizzling going on here. But depending on how the temperature is, it might stick a little bit. So what I usually do is kind of ease the spatula under the salmon just so it won't tear up on me. That's looking really, really good. Depending on how you like your salmon, you might want it kind of well done. Some individuals don't like it well done, but it's totally up to you. We don't flip it at all, we just let the heat cook it and sear it. So it's turning out really, really well now. We like ours a little well done, so what I'm going to do is close it up for another 3 minutes or so, and then we'll check it to see how tender it is or not tender, depending on how you like it. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes, so let's check on it and see how it's doing. Oh yes, that's looking really, really good. Like I said before, we want to ease up under it just in case it's starting to stick. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Now if you're not sure on if it's done or how well it's done, one of my rules of thumb is to cut a slit, and usually the largest one. So if I cut here, that looks like it needs to cook a little bit more just because I can see the juices coming out of it. But what we can do is cut one of the pieces of salmon in half. And then you can see the texture all the way through. And you see it's done really well there, but at the top though it needs to cook a little bit more. So I know I need to cook it for another maybe 5 minutes or so. These smaller ones are probably done already, but when you get to a thicker piece like this one here, then if you're not sure about it, like I said, just cut a slit. You can get a small steak knife, a butter knife, or anything, and just look at it all the way through at its thickest point. And if it's done to your liking, then you're ready to go. Like I said, we like ours a little bit well done, so I want to cook it where it's a little bit more firm here. That has a little bit of play in it, but we like it good and firm. This one feels pretty good. If you see when I push down on it, it's not much give to it. But this one here, you see that gives a little bit more. So we know that we probably want to cook that one a little bit more. These two here definitely are not that thick, so they're ready to go probably. But still, they could go another 3 or 4 minutes. So what I'm going to do is close it up, and hopefully when we finish here, we're going to have a finished product, and it looks great. I'm ready to eat right now. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, the juices are coming out. said before, we want it to be manageable. So I want to get this spatula under. Make sure I don't tear it up because we want the presentation to be really, really nice for you. Good. Really, really good. That looks really, really good. I'm going to eat that if you didn't know. So we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and take them off the grill. Nice sizzle to it. It's going to be some good dinner.